This episode is sponsored by Crommy, who says, Bad Shaft, no surprise podcast, we do that outside. And Private Stinkus, who says, we do what we must because we can. For Minecraft.
Can't sleep, gotta build, there's a ground that needs to be drilled, and all I wanna do is dig.
From the Dead Workers Party, a podcast about all things Minecraft. Enjoy your stay in the Shaft.
The Shaft, episode 48, recorded on August 30th, 2011.
I'm Brent Copeland.
I am Wes Wilson.
And I'm Eric Fullerton. And you know who the guest is today? The guest is you!
You!
All of your calls and your voicemails, all this stuff is going to be featured today as we catch up on our crazy backlog of calls and things. In fact, we have some retro calls from February of this year that we with some people that you will recognize.
And it'll probably be like, I really want Pistons to be in the game.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about Pistons?
Awesome. Then we'll be like, we hate them. So yes, this is going to be a fun little episode, and let's get started with this. You thought I was ready, didn't you?
No.
It's a bumper for listener contributions. This is a bumper for listener contributions. The previous was a bumper for listener contributions.
Thank you, Serge, for
That's
sending
good
that
public
in.
speaking style. Say what you're going to say it, and then say what you said.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so as you've noticed, we skip right to it. So here's the first call here.
The meat.
And we're starting in with something early. This was sent to us February 13th.
Hello, Beast here. Yes, that's right, you got it right. Beast as in Greece. But anywho, I have a question for my home dogs, i.e. you. The question is that you're warped into the world of Minecraft. Like the question before that said, what would you do if warped into Minecraft? I believe the consensus was that you would tweet it. But what about if you had to choose between the two? Would you go into the magical world of Minecraft filled with wonder, enjoyment, diamonds, and creepers? Or alternatively, live in the real world as it is now, the dark, horrible place that is now? Well, what would you choose? Beast over and out.
Well, I think if this world was indeed dark and gloomy and scary, I would definitely stay in Minecraft. But I kind of like this world because then it's like Inception, right? You still have the Minecraft world inside of this world.
But if you lived in the Minecraft world, would you actually respawn, or when you die, you die? That would kind of be a clincher there. Like, one, you're an eternal god.
Yeah.
You live forever.
Well, how about like alpha version where you couldn't die? Like an early alpha? You couldn't die. There was no mobs or anything.
What about creative mode?
Creative mode would be nice.
Now, would it be multiplayer, or are you going to go crazy because you're by yourself and you're trying to talk to pigs?
Yeah, that's pretty grim.
There is that.
I think I kind of like this world, and mostly because there's audiobooks, and you can get a free audiobook by going to...
Nice. And plus, like, I mean, Enderman is about to get released. I don't know if I could live in a world with Enderman personally.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? So, all right. Well, that was exciting. Let's get on to something else.
Hey guys, it's Awesome Sauce. If you could ask Notch any question, what would the question be?
Well,
Will you be on episode 50?
yes,
That's the question.
that is the big
That
question.
is the question.
And then from there, we ask him a ton of more questions.
Yeah.
It's like asking the genie in the lamp for more wishes, right? So that's the first wish is always,
Yeah.
Hey, Notch, you need a permanent podcast devoted to your game?
Yeah.
We'll do that. There's a question for you.
Yeah.
one that we've already been doing for a year. Okay, let's see here. This is a good one. I promise. They're all good, right? Okay, this is good.
So, okay.
Hi, gentlemen of the Shaft Podcast. This is Bullets Kerplunk, collector of random objects here, and I was wondering if there's any significance in having 64 be the max for a collected item slot. It just seems kind of weird since 64 is not a generally used number. You know, why not like 65 or 50 or 100 or like even 255? I just don't get it, and I was hoping that you guys could shine some light on it. Ask Notch or Easy or the Chief. Anyway, that's it. I love you guys. Bye.
All right.
Yeah, that's got a pretty...
No, we've already been over this though before.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just a computer thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's a square number, and it you can divide it all the way down to 1.
Yeah, it's bits.
Yeah, so 32 is probably too small. 64 seems like a good stack. I mean, you could have had 128 or 256 or 1024 or 4096 or whatever. But
and behind the code, like in especially older games, that number's a big number. It's a huge number. It's used all the time.
Yeah.
So it may not seem to be used on the front end, like in the dialogue and stuff, but in computer terms, all the time.
Yeah, and actually, you know, when you're cheating, you can get bigger stacks, right? Can't you? Isn't there like a mode where you can give yourself 255 stack?
I've never seen that.
You haven't?
Is that the -1?
No, I thought the -1 was an infinite amount.
Yeah, it's supposed to be infinite, but it always runs out when I do it.
Oh, does it?
I do it wrong though.
I've never done that.
Well, you're not a cheater like Eric.
Give number and then -1.
I've never done that. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Huh.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Might have to do that from now on.
You should do it.
Diamond picks for everyone!
You should cheat more.
So,
bees!
Do we really only have 4 more calls for the show, or is that just... Am I missing something?
Oh no, we're gonna dive in during excavation station. We're gonna dive into our calls. We have 375. So
okay,
we'll get to as many. Yeah, we'll get to as many as we can today. Well, yeah, we're going through the MP3s that people send us, and of course, feel free to send us an MP3 or a memo or something from your phone. Record it, whatever, a WAV file, a AIFF, M4A. AIF.
Or just on your iPhone, close the Shaft app that you have, and then open the microphone, record it, and mail that.
Yeah.
Easy as that.
Easy.
Or you can give us a phone call.
Yeah, or the phone call. Wow, we're already pimping stuff out.
Yeah, why are we doing that? I don't know. Speaking of pimpage.
Yes, Eric. Speaking of pimpage, what are we pimping today?
We should probably say hello to Audible. Hello, Audible.
Hi.
We've missed you. We haven't talked about you in like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, no. So you can get a free trial, 14-day free trial, and 1 audiobook or a credit for an audiobook if you sign up through us. Go to audibletrial.com/theshaft and grab yourself an audiobook, and it's lovely. When you're signed up, you get a free credit every month.
It's lovely.
And
lovely.
Good for long trips, good for Minecrafting.
Yeah.
Good for all kinds. Good for people who don't like to read, like myself.
Yeah.
But Wes, you had
good for reading books if your wife doesn't want the light on.
Okay. Hey, that's a good idea.
If you're going to bed and you want to read a book, but you put your headphones on and listen to an audiobook while you go to sleep, it's awesome.
True. And did you have a pick?
No, not this week.
Okay, you had one. You had one last week.
Yeah,
didn't you?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, if you are a member, click on the Freedom Members on the top of the their menu, and there's a bunch of free stuff there for you. Just go try that out. A bunch of free first chapters and interviews and shorts, and also a subscription to some newspapers. So. Be sure to get that and get all the freebies. Take advantage of your subscription. You are paying money if you continue with it each month, but it's well worth it, and just get a lot of use out of it.
Excellent. audibletrial.com/theshaft. And now this
excavation station.
Yeah.
For some reason, that seemed louder than ever.
No, that was louder than ever.
It's there to wake you up. Just a little bit.
Before we go
yeah.
to the excavation station, no.
And this is where you propose new features. New features. And first of all, we have a call here from someone you'll recognize way back from January 29th. An oldie. Here it is.
Hi guys. This is Mark Cooper, aka Astrogali, with a suggestion for Excavation Station. Now, we have sheep and chickens in the game, but I thought it would add an interesting challenge if Notch was to add in rams and roosters, which would attack you if you tried to kill the sheep and chickens. That's all from me. Keep up the good work.
I agree.
Astrogali wants rams and roosters.
I'm all for it.
It's funny.
I'm good with a little bit of R&R. A little ramming and a little roostering.
Rams and roosters.
Or cocks, whatever you want to call them.
How specific, though? Like, why a ram? Why not oxen?
Because
we
ram
already
go with sheep.
Yeah.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, like in some lore or something? Or in general? What?
do you
I don't
think-
understand.
What do you think a ram is?
Ram
It's like a big...
It's a male sheep.
Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even
Yes.
realize that.
Yeah.
Like it's a big
So
thing
yeah.
with big horns.
Where do you think they got
Hey.
their names?
Yeah.
From ramming the sheep so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make small lambs.
Hey, and guess what? Guess what a rooster is?
A male nurse. Why did I say that? A male hen. Wait, a hen. What is a hen?
It's a chicken.
A hen is a chicken.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
And so is a rooster. A rooster is a chicken as well.
Okay. All right.
Just
cool.
the male version.
Yep.
All right.
And goes, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Male chicken. This is a good show.
Learn something new every day.
All right. So.
Ram.
So yeah, why not put those in there? That's cool. Okay, and then they could mate, right? The ram would mate with the sheep.
Hey, this is a clean show,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
And then a hen would pop out.
No, wait.
Why not? It's a fantasy world. Doesn't have to make sense.
What is it? Never mind. Go on.
Yep.
All right, so here is another one from February 13th.
Hey, the Shaft. Anticulius here. I've got something for Excavation Station. I'm thinking of a jungle grass block. Something that looks and functions kind of like wheat, but will slow your movement as you walk through it. This would spawn only in jungle biomes, and when you craft it together using 4 or 9 of the grass clippings that it drops, it would become a grass block that would sustain no weight. This would allow you to dig a big hole for your enemy, put a piece of grass on top, and boom, when they walk on it, they'd fall right in. What do you think?
I like it.
I think the whole idea of making the jungle biome a jungle in general, having more jungle animals and making it really feel like you're in a jungle is a great idea. And the same thing with all the other biomes, have, not pandas, penguins and things like that in the snow biomes. And really flesh out the area. So when you're in an area, besides just the scenery.
What is a male penguin?
A king?
A king?
I don't know.
It might be.
Okay.
It's I don't know.
I don't even know why I asked that question. But I like this idea. It's like a hatch, right? But I mean, it's obviously not solid.
It's like a tissue block.
Tissue.
It's solid until you step on it, and then it breaks away.
Yeah, and then you fall in.
Yeah.
So, but he calls it a jungle block, and then and you would go through it slow. I don't understand why you would travel through it slowly if you'd fall through it.
No.
Like you'd fall through it slowly?
I'm sorry. I was talking about what you craft from it.
Oh, okay.
But it would be like tall grass, like the jungle, and I think it would be even cool if it like went up to the trees.
Oh yeah, like ivy or something. Yeah. Well, actually, if you could go through it and you travel through it slowly, then you could make drops easier. I mean, you already have water drops, but you could have put a little of it near the floor, and then you fall into it. Yep. Safe landing. I think that'd be pretty cool. You like that?
Yeah.
And it probably exists in a mod or something out there or whatever. But
you have me searching for stuff now.
Are you searching for that mod?
No, he's looking for what a male penguin is called.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, and I'm taking this straight from Yahoo Answers, so you know how...
Oh, yeah. That's a great site.
So the males, or at least there's no particular name for the male or females, but some biologists refer to them as cocks and hens.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Huh. Good.
Listen into the Shaft and learn about cocks.
That's right.
And hens.
Yep.
And hens, yep. And rams and stuff. I like it. All right, so here's another one from the first of the year. Crazy old calls, but still valid, right? All right, here we go.
Hey guys, it's Johnny Napalm here, and my idea for Excavation Station. I'd like to see snow at varying depths. Right now it's just a covering on, just like an eighth of a block or whatever that is, just covering the terrain that exists. But I'd like to see maybe 1 or 2 full blocks deep of snow sometimes, and you would walk slower through it because you're kind of going down to your knees or whatever. I just think it would be kind of neat to add a little bit more white to the snow biomes, and maybe you could maybe there was a way to trigger avalanches or something like that. You could bury or you could slow down mobs with it or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, that's it. Great work on the show as always, and I'll see you guys around.
I wonder where you got this idea from.
Yeah, he's a ski master.
So, I think it's actually a pretty cool idea. Like, what if snow actually grew? Like, as it snowed, it actually stacked up. And then when the sun came out, it melted down a little bit. But then when it snowed, it built back up. So you had this snow that actually could be where you step into it and you fall like 3 blocks and you're in snow.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I'd like it.
Yeah. And so far we have snowballs. I mean, he's done a couple things to snow. Although, he took away the snow particle effect, the wintry wonderland.
Well, when it rains, it still snows, doesn't it?
I haven't seen it snow in forever. I could be wrong.
Well,
has
you probably
it
weren't
snowed?
Yeah, I think it snows in rain.
Oh.
If it's raining and you're in a snow biome.
Have you seen it, Brent? You have?
He's nodding, but he's
nodding.
He's not being fervent
So
about
you're
it.
half and half on that?
It snows. Why do you think it would stop?
I don't know. I haven't seen it snow in forever.
Are you in a snow biome?
Yeah, I walk through snow biomes. I don't see it snow. Wow.
Well, but it's got to be raining, right? Like when it rains, you can actually be on the edge of the snow rain biome.
Before it rained, though, it seems like he took it out. Remember, back in Alpha, you could create a world that was snowy, and then you could create a world that wasn't snowy. This is a year ago.
Well, yeah, but we're talking about when he put in weather.
Right, but then he removed it for a long... I don't know. Maybe I'm on...
No, he put in rain.
Yeah.
And if you're in a snow biome and it rains, it snows.
Snow.
Yeah.
And you can actually stand on the biome edge, and it'll be snowing on one side and raining on the other.
Okay. Cool.
You do play this game, right?
I don't know. It seems like there's so much to
they
it.
Don't have snow, they don't have snow in the Yog box.
Oh, that's right.
Nice. Yeah, all right. Well, just more snow. Better snow. Give us better snow. Why not? For Christmas, right?
Yes.
Make some
better, more.
Make some snow man
bills.
Stuff. All right. Here's somebody who wants better tools.
Hey Shafters, it's Awesome Sauce, and I have an idea for excavation station. I want better versions of every tool. The one I have in mind is a better version of the axe. It would be the saw. You could slice at the tree trunk, and the tree will fall, and you would cry timber. Steve would. And then you would have these log blocks lying around which you could pick up, and you would have a stump left, and then you could use your axe on that. And better versions for every tool, like a pickaxe, a drill maybe for a pickaxe. I don't know, I just really want the saw to make cutting down trees even easier. Alright guys, keep it up, and see you next week.
Timber!
So if you sawed a tree down, you would still have to chop it up. Because it would be one big tree. Which may be kind of cool if you wanted to use a tree as scenery. Just pull the tree around, maybe.
Isn't it in the Yog box when you cut off the bottom segment, the whole tree comes down?
It does, exactly.
See, it's a cheating mod.
All mods are cheating.
No tree does that when you cut it down. It breaks up into nice little
It's
even
like timber,
cubes.
right? And they fall down?
Well, yeah, they fall down, but then you have to cut them up.
Yeah, that's true.
You didn't realize how bad you were cheating with that old Yog box. So there's my 25 cents.
Excellent.
So
I don't know. Better tools like drills. You could go freaking crazy with the amount of tools.
Now, is this
in the
like
game,
a Black & Decker?
It needs
and
power.
You need battery packs.
You need redstone. You need redstone to power your drill.
That'd be so weird. You lay out the redstone to where you're working.
Exactly.
You got the drill, and then you lay it out to the next spot.
That'd be annoying.
Maybe you can make a cart, like a drilling mine cart.
Yeah.
You could put some redstone in it and...
Okay, so what exactly are we drilling here? Because a drill isn't to
Well, you'd make holes. And you're not supposed to make holes. You don't make holes. You make square holes.
So you got a drill that makes cube holes.
Okay,
cube holes. What do you do with these cube holes now, though?
How about you...
You're not digging something up. You're not pulling
maybe it's
something out.
like mining faster. Maybe you can drill 2 at a time or something. I don't know.
But
I don't
it's
really.
like it would have to be a big. It could be like a little hand Black and Decker. It'd have to be like a big drill.
Yeah.
Isn't that how they sound like?
Oh, exactly. You did a great impression.
Yeah, you know,
So-
like those huge drills that they used to like rob banks with, right? You drill right in the side of the safe room.
I think those are tanks.
Are they? Well, I
Tanks?
saw it in a movie once. I don't know.
Taints. So what we're saying is maybe not. Just speed up what we have. Make it faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want it to be too complicated too. I mean, having restraints I think makes the game a little more doable and more fun because you have 4 tools. How many tools do we have now? We have a hoe.
Like 5.
Yeah.
You got shears. You have a pick, an axe.
A hoe.
Well, does the hoe do anything anymore?
Don't you use it for farming still?
No, she won't get up and do anything these days.
Maybe some dishes.
Eric's got 99
Something
problems.
else, right? There's got to be some more tools. Torches? Is that a tool? Does that count as a tool?
No.
Brings you light.
Yeah, but you can't affect.
Do you count your
You can't
flashlight
affect
as a tool?
blocks with it. I mean,
Do you put your flashlight in the toolbox?
well, I don't know. I guess light maybe is a tool. I don't know. You sold me on it. I'm easy.
Eric's a tool. Wait.
Oh no! In the chat room, we already got this show is dirtier than usual. Is it?
I don't know.
Hens.
I don't
and
know why they
rams.
think that.
Well, it's because we're listening to the audience members send in stuff.
Yeah.
We can help if they're dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
What's
Dirty
dirty
calls.
about what is dirty about a hoe and a cock? I don't
That's
understand.
true. I don't either. I have no idea.
That's
All right.
simple.
So what do we think about better tools? Are we good or bad? Are we? Okay. Well, let's move on. And we got. I'm going through the calls now. These are all the voicemails that we get on our line here, which is actually 256-812-1010. So here's the first one.
Hey guys, my name is Todd Wilson, Resemble the Gamer on YouTube or on Minecraft 062, and I have a call-in for Excavation Station, which would be natural pollination, for lack of a better term, where if you left a sapling on the ground from cut-down trees, it would plant again. It could really help out on servers or just even in your single-play world. So, love the show. Keep it up. Bye.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I like the idea of like seeds and saplings growing.
Yeah. But I mean, would it create some crazy forests? It's just like trees on top of trees.
Well, I think it would need to be severely delayed. Like there would need to be a lot of time. But like I think forests should spread. I hate that. I mean, periodically, in part of my beach cleaning frenzy, I will get a stack of saplings and I will just walk around the land and plant them places because everybody cuts down all the trees and leaves the place barren.
Yeah.
So I'll go around and plant new trees.
Right.
But I think there should be some natural kind of, maybe once every 20 days, a block has about a 20% or like a 5% chance of spawning a tree.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if it wasn't 100% raid or else it's just ridiculous. Yeah. But
I don't know.
on that vein, I would like to see some, kudzu or something, or like ivy, like you were saying before. Something that could grow onto other surfaces and grow upwards would be really cool.
Yeah. And I like the idea of saplings, like, how the saplings are stuck in the branches and stuff? Like if they would maybe blow out and then every few days maybe they move and then they have a chance to take root.
Oh, that's cool. Like introduce wind.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what you meant.
Yeah, wind. That's great.
That'd be awesome.
And it could,
Maybe when the saplings fall off the trees, they do the little helicopter thing. They twist, and fly away. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. See, it's a
Good
lovely,
stuff.
lovely world we're making here. All right, so here's another call.
Wonderful world.
Hello, Chef. This is Atomic Bob, and I was calling in for an idea for Excavation Station. Now, recently I was watching Avatar, the movie with the blue kitty cat people, and I thought the glowing mushrooms were cool, so my idea is for a new type of plant that would appear in dungeons, and that would be glowing mushrooms. They would glow blue with the light similar to that of a redstone torch. So let me know what you guys think. Keep up the awesome job. Bye-bye.
I like that idea a lot. I do think some underground light sources, so like, it would be
natural.
Cool. Yeah.
So that lava's not the only thing that brightens up the joint.
Or redstone gives you a nice little glow. I like the little glow. You know what I mean? Not redstone after you mine it, but pre-mined as a solid form.
Yeah.
Hello, you've reached Tina and Zach. We're sorry you missed your call.
Okay.
I was like, go ahead and let it play.
That was the end of that call. It kept going. I don't know what happened there. Anyway,
we went to their voicemail.
That was very odd.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, I like that. Full Metal Monkey in the chat room says if you eat them, then you go on a magical journey.
Yeah. To the rainbow.
It's me, Mario.
So beautiful.
Mm.
So intense.
All right, this is another call. This one's a little long. It's over a minute, but so hang in there.
Hey, the Shaft. This is Romulus. I just have an idea for the excavation station. All I was wondering is, I was watching this mod spotlight on a Better Than Wolves mod, and in it they had a mob trap. And once you went into the mob traps, the water flows and all your items are dropped. And then in this little trough, and you just have to run across to pick them up. Which, I like. It's convenient, but not convenient enough. The guy who made So the guy who made the mod had this awesome idea of a hopper. Pretty much what it is, the water leads to the hopper item, and the hopper item collects all of the items that have been taken from the dead mobs. And then, so if you put a chest underneath the hopper, then it goes straight from the hopper into the chest, which I thought was awesome. Like, I traps. I find it a little bit frustrating just to run in, grab my stuff, and then run out. It's just an hassle. And then you got a double chest there, and the mobs are just spawning. That's like super convenient. That's all you got to worry about. So that was my idea. That'd be cool. I love the show, as everyone says on this. I'm sorry I have to disappoint you that I'm not British, since everyone who calls in seems to be. But I am American, in the neighboring state of yours. So, that's cool.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I can play Minecraft. Wait.
From a state nearby.
So it's okay. Don't be proud of being American. We have English people on because we like their sexy accents.
And because we're like the #2 hobbies and games podcast in England.
That's true.
Did you know that?
#1 in Australia.
I don't know why.
#1 in New Zealand. And sometimes the top 10 in Canada.
And we're big in Japan.
We are big in Japan.
We're big in Japan.
All right.
So, I like the idea of a hopper.
Hopper. So, sometimes I'm going to call myself out on this one. Sometimes these calls are just so long. Even though I listened to every single word you said, I put them all together, and then I heard Hopper, and I heard the Better Than Wolves mod. What did he actually get at? Was there a point? Did you hear it, Wes? That was a long call. I don't think we should get long calls anymore.
I did not get the full idea of what he was
So basically, he wants to put a hopper where when he kills stuff or his thing kills stuff, it grabs all the stuff into a place that he can run in and grab it all.
Oh, like a collector kind of thing.
So he wants a
right?
trap, right? He wanted to build a trap, and so that wild animals come along, fall into the trap, and their stuff is collected by some kind of a chest, right?
Yeah. Wind.
Wind. And hens.
It depends.
Hens.
They
get rammed. They get rammed
need
into
something
the trap.
to catch it when it comes out. It depends.
Oh man. Okay, so maybe we shouldn't play these really long calls. We really appreciate your calls, but
well, and it's all text too. Read that real quick.
Oh man, this is transcribed by Google. It's pretty hilarious if I would actually read it word for
How
word.
it's Bobby formed.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But anyway, let's get on to this next one. It's only half a minute long, so here we go.
Alright guys, this is my idea for excavation station. Is that in the ice biome that there would be able to be tameable penguins and seals. Now with the tameable penguins, what you do, it'd be different from wolves. What you can do is you can tame them, and then they can go get fish for you, like in the ocean and stuff. But then there'd also be seals that's trying to kill them, but you can also train the penguins to try and kill the seals. So that's my idea for Excavation Station. Hope you guys like it, and keep up the good work.
Wow, we've gotten a lot of calls about animals.
And then you could train the seals to kill the sharks,
like Navy
with freaking laser beams. No, I'm going to say something right now, and it's going to be controversial.
Okay,
everybody's going to hate me after this. I'm done with taming crap.
Yeah.
Quit making me tame crap in the game, because I have that one wolf. I even have it on our server now. He sits there in my room and he watches me dig, and that's it. And I feel bad for him.
I know.
And if you give me penguins to feel bad about it, I'm just going to club them. No, the seals. I'll club the baby seals and make fur armor out of it, and then that will help me kill the seals.
Yeah.
Well, no, the penguins. I see. I'm getting the animals. Too many things to tame.
Yeah. It was he was wanting penguins, right? That could kill the seals.
And really, I know a lot of trained dogs. I don't think there are that many trained penguins. It seems like you'd have to be a specialist to train a penguin.
You'd have to be a Navy SEAL.
For about 2 years, we watched this show in the morning with my son that was the Amazing Animals or whatever. They come on and they do tricks. Never once did I see a penguin.
Yeah.
I saw many a bulldog skating,
Lots
horses
of seals
doing crap.
They do seals.
I never saw a seal.
Really? They play the horns.
I've seen that in circuses and stuff, but I think they beat them like elephants. I'm pretty sure. But that's okay. I mean, the circus is fun. Kids love it, except for the clowns. So beat those elephants.
All right.
Or not.
They'll always remember, though. They'll always remember you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because they have a long trunk.
They do.
Zacho laughed at your Navy SEAL joke.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You like that idea? Navy SEALs in Minecraft.
You got one laugh.
Awesome.
I missed it. I would have laughed.
Sorry. Well. All right, here's another one. Maybe this is another animal one. What do you think? Are you betting on this? Or what do you think, Wes? Is this going to be an animal one?
I'm going to say yes, because you asked me.
Okay, what do you think, Brent?
No.
No? We got a yes and a no?
What do you think, Eric?
I think it's going to be about Navy SEAls.
Yeah!
Hey, Shaft. Seamus here. Just an idea for either excavation station or listener contributions or whatever. I was thinking you could have, like, kingdoms, like a war between kingdoms, like you block off two huge areas, and you have, like, one kingdom fighting another, and you have a big war, like, and you have builders, you have farmers, you have soldiers, you have a king, and, like, soldier would get, like, a sword, and, like, a flint and tinder, and, like, some stuff. Builder would get tools. Citizen can get, like, a hoe and seeds. King would, I don't know what a king would do. He'd kind of be like the admin. Just a quick little idea. Thanks. Love the show. Bye.
Now, the only thing I heard was pimps get hoes. Is that what? In the kingdom?
No.
The kingdom of
kingdoms.
A kingdom of hoes?
So when people call in with these ideas, though, to me it's more of an idea for a mod or plugin, not really a direction that the game should go so much.
Right. Well, we're going to get modding soon, hopefully in 1.8. So this may, kind of turn into that kind of a segment or something. So I guess we can still, these are still valid mods, so that's good.
And I would like to point out that if we consider a male penguin to be a king, this was a call about animals.
Right. Yes.
No. Male penguins were cocks.
I'm going to pretend that you were right the first time.
Okay.
I think there could be some cool things. I think that kind of goes under the millionaire thing. Like, I think it would be cool if you had, like, existing civilizations that were at war, and maybe when you spawned in one of, like, 3 or 4 places, and depending on who you spawned with, that was your kingdom, and you had to exist within them,
Right. We mentioned last week factions.
Other people. Yeah.
And so could you, like, sneak over and be a dirty rat and get your faction up with the other kingdom and, like, steal secrets?
I think that would make the game really fun if you could.
They put the dirt blocks on the ground.
Yeah. It needs a little drama, right? You can't always just be a goody two-shoes. And you can't always be a baddie two-shoes.
He took my cobblestone.
Like if you can, be a double agent. I think that's...
A griefer.
That's fun.
You condone griefing is what you're saying.
No. That's, it's faction changing. It really is a double agent. So you're actually going in and infiltrating and getting,
See, no,
intel.
this is like those people that play MMOs and they like ninja loot stuff, and they're like, "But I'm playing a rogue. That's just how you play a rogue. Is I
They're
steal
role-playing.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm role playing." And you're like, "No, you're getting kicked out of the group." That's what's happening.
Yeah. Well, I guess there's a fine line between griefing and role playing, right?
Joe Hills wants a bar that lets you know how moral you are in your
morality bar.
A morality bar in Minecraft.
Can other people see this?
Yeah. Maybe the more you grief, the more like red your eyes get. Maybe you get some horns.
That'd be sweet. What, you like that, Brent?
No.
You hate it. Okay. Interesting one. All right, on to the next.
Hey, the Shaft podcast. I have an idea for excavation station. So I think that what should be implemented into the game is 2 new pressure pads, an obsidian pressure pad and an iron pressure pad, where only you could set off the iron pressure pads, no mobs, and only mobs could set off the obsidian pressure pads. That would help a lot, because I've had a lot of problems with that. Thanks, bye.
So identity pressure plates, and then mob-only pressure plates.
Interesting.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I mean they're detectors. I mean you can certainly build more specific machinery and things that target mobs. I think that's valid.
Yeah. Or maybe you make some kind of a farm, and then you have like a grinder in it, and the mobs can open the trap door to then fall in the hole. I don't know.
I'm liking this better and better, actually.
Yeah. Huh. I think a mob-only pad is not a bad idea, and an identity-only pad is not a bad idea.
Huh. This is cool. All right. Me and Wes like it. What do you think, Brent?
Yeah, let's see here. My eyes started twitching a little bit on that question, because like people call in with a little too specific like details where they're like iron and obsidian.
Yeah.
But then when Wes brings it back down to just the idea, it makes a lot more sense, and I kind of like that idea. I think you could even go further with having a type of block, whatever it may be, have that effect. So whatever you're using it on, say if you use, the door, say you did use obsidian was the creature detection, but maybe evil creature detection. So if you had an obsidian door, then they could go through that, or an obsidian trap would open, or an obsidian whatever could do. And then maybe whatever other like iron or gold, say, animals could do, pigs could do. So, so you could really detail whatever to whatever type. You, other people in your friends list, people you don't know, people who kill penguins.
What about a penguin pressure plate?
The Navy SEALs pressure plate.
Right. I like how you worked that back in there.
That's
well, cool. I think we all like that one, so it gets a ding. Sounds like an airplane.
That does,
thing, right?
Yeah,
Like
no smoking.
Like a buckle up or something. Turbulence ahead. I don't know. Okay, so here's the next one.
Better one here, and have an add-on to one of my suggestions from earlier for the shaft. My idea was a new mineral better than diamonds, like hellstone in Terraria, but in the nether. It's like a needle in a haystack for it reminds through so much netherrack. But here's my added idea. Whatever this new mineral is, I don't have a name for it, but it's going to let you be able to mine through bedrock. You won't be able to necessarily collect it, but you'll be able to break through it. And once you break through it, it'll lead into more of the world and probably new stone. And when you get through that new stone, it becomes the hell world. So, thanks guys for listening, and keep up the good work. Yep.
So you dig down and you find this needle in a haystack mineral.
It's get to the pointium.
Yeah, I think it's called Glazentac. And
tack and glaze.
And then when you use it, it burns the atmosphere, and every living creature on the entire face of the planet dies.
What you said is awesome. I saw your eyes twitching on that last question, Brett.
It's just my eye twitching. Yeah.
But an explosive that goes through bedrock. This is a bad idea. It's a game breaker. No.
Yeah, because I have a pick with super pick mode that goes through that stuff, and it's not a good thing.
Yep.
I mean, it's there for a reason. I mean, without a boundary, there needs to be something on the other side. And if you go beyond the boundary, then where are you? You're in some weird lagged out area, and you probably crash the server or crash yourself. I mean, so I don't think we need that. And if we do, then now you introduce a whole land beyond the...
But now I do think we should start the rumor that there is one block in every nether that is plutonium. And that if you explode it like TNT in the regular world, it will ignite everything that can burn on the whole server on fire.
Nice.
And what happens is all the griefers then go to the nether and spend all their time mining the nether looking for the plutonium. And they don't have time to grief anything.
That means they're going to grief my house. No, we got a lot of stuff in the nether now. People might not be happy about that, especially Absolutist. He's got a huge... But a lot of people don't know that on the Shaftlands, we actually have a mod that puts a layer, I think it's 4 blocks under adminium. And it's blank all the way around. So we actually could run under everything under the adminium.
Oh, that's cool.
So there is a cool level down there if you can get through that adminium. That's all you got to do.
And will you find that one rare block that Wes speaks of?
And we do have a chest down there that has everything in it.
Yeah.
We should name the block Armageddon.
So if
Armageddon?
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Nucleum.
And if you getty the Armageddon.
Maybe poopium?
Now we're in 3rd grade again.
Poop.
All right, so I don't know. That last one was a...
I don't think that was dramatic enough. I think you need to do that about 3 times in a row.
Oh, yeah. I do. How about a... All right, ship going down. All right, this one.
Another one here. Another suggestion for excavation station. I'm thinking about other dimensions. I know how you have the world of the Nether and the mod of the Aether. If you can have multiple dimensions, if you go through one of them, there's something different about each world. It's probably going to be all generated. And if you go to another dimension, everything that you built is like there. Say if you build a little wooden house and you go to a different dimension, that wooden house will still be there. But if you like mine the blocks or whatever, they're going to be different. But whatever happens, like if you go back to the normal world, all of it will still, it will be gone. So it's all going to be linked together. Thanks guys for listening. Keep up the good work and all that.
Okay, so
he was talking about get to the pointium.
Yeah, yeah. So there's some good. So I think there should be like a water world, and you go to the water world and you swim around.
Kevin Costner in it,
and collect coins, and then you go down a pipe into like an underground world.
Bling, I dig that idea. I'd play that if it was a 2D scrolling game. Awesome. So is that really what it is?
No.
Underwater.
What he wants is for every other world, like for there to be multiple dimensions that are shadows of the existing world, and everything is there, but it's created of different materials. So like you build a house of wood in the regular world, you go to the shadow world, you mine it, you might get dark timber, but when you go back to the regular world, you've mined your house away.
Parallel universe.
Yeah.
I love how we can listen to the call and then have Wes like
break it down for us.
Break it down.
Yeah, no, I kind of like this idea. As a plug-in, so you can have this world. It's a lot of sci-fi stuff about you get sucked into this alternate
Like
dimension.
sliders.
And
Like
you
a-
can walk faster in it.
It's a Roger Zelazny
and
book,
come
man.
out.
It's the Chronicles of Amber. That's what it is.
Can you get that on Audible?
I bet you can.
That'd be pretty good.
It's a good book series.
You know, while we're talking about other minerals, somebody in the chat room mentioned something to keep penguins out of your yard. It's called cockblockium.
Nice. That's only for the male penguins, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're being, honest and straightforward here.
Right, and that's all we do here on the shaft. All right, well, we've torn up that question there. So let's get on to the next one.
Hey, I'm sending a message for excavation station. I want to be able to put clay in the form of a diamond to make a plate. And it makes a wet plate, and you have to go to a furnace, and you have to smelt it, and it makes a plate. And then you can go into its inventory and put food in it. And once you put food in it, you can eat it, but eat it like cake, and it only restores one of the 3/4 of its health for every time you click it until it's gone. Anyways, that's my excavation station. Bye.
No, I want to see the math on this, because I'm sure they've thought out completely why it's only 1/3 of a health bar for each click.
So he's thinking basically a multi-use healing item.
Yeah.
Like a cake.
That's
easier to make than a cake.
That you keep in your inventory.
So you can keep, right.
Yeah.
So you can keep clicking.
So I don't think that's a good idea.
Right.
Well, I'm pretty sure they did the math on this one, and I'm guessing that it's probably actually something really close to what we're going to get in the final release.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I don't think he's just spitballing with those numbers. He probably did a thorough study.
He's probably from the future, if you really break it down, or an alternate reality.
So you think he saw it when it was released, and then he came back and... That's cheating.
I think who just called was actually Notch as a kid from the past.
But he said, when I make this game in the future, I'm going to put in this after they do a show about it.
Yeah.
And really screw with their head.
He's a smart man.
Bling, bling, called up our past line, because we've had this line since 1904.
Yeah, and that's what our ringer sounds like. Bling, bling.
Joe Hills wants to do the same thing. He wants to take clay and make it into a plate, but then he wants to be able to spin it on a stick.
That's awesome.
That took a while for you to laugh at that there.
I had to picture it. I'm like picturing this Italian guy with all these plates spinning. I don't know why he's Italian, but
And I'm all like, what's the point of that? Like, what does that scare creepers away? Or can you eat food on it twice a day? But yeah, so do we now need tables that you can put plates on?
Yes.
And place settings?
No, but Tommy Dude says we need Tupperware for cookies.
Tupperware.
Yeah, Tupperware's cool.
You keep your Tupperware and cookies?
You put your cookies in the Tupperware.
In the Tupperware.
Yeah, but if you put cookies in Tupperware, you're eating those things way too slow. Because you need to keep them in the bag, and most of the bags now have that
I just make
sticky
lots
thing
and
back
lots of
on
cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, homemade cookies.
Yeah.
There you go.
And your chopped up penguin meat.
Chopped up penguin meat cookies. That's what you're
Makes
kind
me
of
hungry.
putting forward here.
Makes me hungry thinking about
So
it. Yeah,
you want
that's
cock cookies?
I do.
We can work on that.
All right, then. Let's get on to the next call before we get arrested.
Hi, this is a tip for the Shaftlanders. This is Mr. Matty, and Eric, you were talking about Fate, something about a king. I've been playing the previous two, and I think you should buy the first two before you get the third one. I haven't heard about the third one until I listened to the podcast, and I really think you should buy just Fate and Fate Undiscovered Realms before you buy the third one. It kind of ties into the third one. Okay, bye.
I remember what that was about. That was actually about me wanting to try out Fate the Cursed King on Wild Tangent Games, and that kind of ties into the Wild Tangent sponsor of ours. If you go to
Deadworkers.com,
there you go.
Yeah.
You can check out this service where you can rent games or buy them, and it's a really cool idea. And that's just one of the games in their library.
So what is that game now?
It's called Fate the Cursed King.
Is it some kind of game like Minecraft, like a builder or something?
I don't really know much about it. I mean, I don't want to, spout off a bunch of garbage if I.
Oh, no, I'm just
haven't
trying
played
to- but
It's
you-
a top down, like a Diablo style. Is that
Okay.
what you're talking about?
Yeah. Just the genre.
Right.
The
Yeah.
genre.
Yeah.
The Genry.
Genry. It looks pretty sweet. I didn't know that someone would actually call it and mention that, but that's cool.
Well, we didn't either. They probably called last year.
Right. Yeah.
I'm guessing.
No, these are relatively new calls, and usually we
'Cause
screen
only
them
started
all.
talking about Wild Tangent 2 weeks ago, so.
Oh, when you were talking about that game on...
Yeah.
Okay.
You're slowly putting it together.
I don't listen to this stuff when we do it. Seriously, we talk about it, and I'm like, why do people listen to this? I can't even listen to it the first time while we're doing it. That's not true. I love this show.
Can we hear
Pretty
the
awesome
next
show.
call?
We can. It goes like this.
Hi, this is Purple Ebi-chan. I have 2 ideas for excavation station. First is linkable carts, so that you could do like a string of storage carts, or storage carts and furnace carts, or just make a train so you have a group of people to around your server. And you could do that by like adding a slime ball to the recipe in some fashion. The second idea is stained glass. Since there's already dye, you just dye the glass the color you want. And then you could do some really cool stained glass windows, or just add color to the monotony of just plain glass. Thanks for listening to my suggestions. Love the show. Keep it up.
I like sticky
Big bucks,
carts.
and I cannot lie.
Yeah, I heard that too. That was awesome. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, get some nucks on that.
I like the sticky carts. I like that idea a lot. And yes, you should be able to dye water, and you should be able to dye glass.
And you should be able to die happy. So, yes, I agree with you. Trains, planes, automobiles, and maybe sticky pistons would somehow
and
get
John
your
Candy
trains together.
Yep.
Yeah, throwing John Candy in there too.
Yes.
Unless you have something against John Candy. Gah.
No, I don't have anything.
I
Except
don't
for
know where
he's
this show's
Canadian. And
so
Canadians don't leave enough reviews on their iTunes like the Americans and the Australians. That's the only thing I have against John Candy. Because I think if John Candy was still alive, he would listen to The Shaft.
yeah, he'd probably play Minecraft too.
Probably.
Yeah, he seems like the Minecraft kind of guy.
He does.
But yeah, stained glass, stained wood, stain it all, and also different colored armor. If you're gonna stain stuff, stain the armor, stain the beds, so they're not just red
Don't
sheets.
stain the beds.
Yeah, that came out wrong.
Clean the sheets. Dye the sheets
But
on
yeah,
the
you
bed.
should be able to have a blue bed.
Yeah, blue beds are cool.
Yeah.
Any other notes about that?
No.
Pretty much we're in agreement on
How
that.
we sleep
So
when our beds are burning.
ooh, we get a ding. We get a happy ding. Okay, so the next call here.
My name is Padawan, and I have a suggestion for excavation station. My idea is get a new mineral besides diamonds, since they are so easy to find. You can get them like first night in Minecraft, and it's just too easy. So I'm thinking like a new mineral like Hellstone in Terraria, but in Nether. Thanks, guys, for listening, and keep up the good work.
that
That
means we'd have to
sounds-
play Terraria to figure it out.
Yeah,
So,
that's kind of that's a piece of his previous one. It's
Yeah.
he
Oh,
had
he
that in
called
his
earlier.
previous call earlier.
Oh.
So basically, it's a mineral in the Nether that you can eat, and it heals you up. So
Huh.
yeah,
But he gets diamonds really easy?
yeah, that's the part I don't get.
See, I understand that, if you're actually mining properly, it's not hard to find diamonds.
But it's work.
Yeah.
But it's still not easy.
Yeah. So what? You can get them on your first night. So what? I mean, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a good goal. I mean, Minecraft needs more goals. So it's a good goal. I've never really heard the goal like, I really need to go get some lapis lazuli, whatever. I mean, that's even tougher to get than diamond.
Yeah.
But it's not like a really good goal. But getting diamond is a good goal.
Now, okay, so lapis lazuli is it like your least favorite mineral?
Mine?
Yeah.
I like
it?
blue. I like the color.
Yeah.
I like the solid blueness of it. I like that it's not
Redstone's
like
the
wool.
thing I get the most of that I have no use for.
Redstone?
Yeah, because I mean, you get tons of it, and you don't use it.
Well, yeah, if you don't build something, that's
Yeah,
true.
I mean, you got to build something huge to use all the redstone you get.
Or if you're into TNT, that's not really building anything, but you still need redstone for that. just set it off. But I guess you're not really. You're more into fixing than destroying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Redstone is awesome, and that is a. That's a good goal as well, but it's not like I'm going to go adventuring today to get redstone. It's always, I'm going to go find diamonds. Or if someone on the server gets diamonds, they always yell, oh my god, I just found diamonds!
Yeah.
Never do you say, oh my god, I found a bunch of redstone.
And do you think sometimes maybe that's why you don't play on our server, Eric, is because you can spawn stuff? So it's like...
So it's just like...
It's like someone yells out and they're excited that they got diamonds, and you're like, I just made 64.
Yeah, I'm like, big deal.
Like sometimes people shout out like that. They're like, I got diamonds and I just spawned 64 and give them to them.
Oh, God.
Just to be like, hope you had fun finding those diamonds.
Just to watch them cry?
Yeah.
Wow, you're horrible.
No, I don't really do that.
Well, that'd be funny if you did.
Sometimes I'd steal them out of their inventory to see if they notice.
Oh man, that gets a witch laugh right there. All right, so here's another one. This is over a minute long. Should I play it?
Yes.
Okay, here it is.
Hey guys, Sunny Bear here, with a couple things for excavation station. One of them is a way to rule out the stolen clients is to basically make it so annoyingly unfun that they just stop doing it, and yet still have them want to buy the actual game. Say every time they dig diamonds, a million creepers spawn around. I don't know, something like that. Or every time they dig diamonds, they just fall into the lava, or some fun things like that. Another one is they're very practical, and that is a tent. Basically, bare bone, it's just a portable bed where you don't have to worry about building a small house and lighting it up enough and making it big enough so mobs don't spawn outside and teleport inside. That, you just, it's not a pain to, when you're out traveling, have to set up, dig a hole, I don't know, stuff like that. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool. Like, just have like a torch in it and just a bed, and you kind of right click it and you go in, and it's got like a little teeny space for inventory. I don't know. But yeah, guys, hope you liked it. Keep on doing what you're doing, and you will go follow. Goodbye.
I kind of like where this kid's going on the second part. We'll get to the first part, don't worry. But like a tent, right?
A tent,
and maybe to be safe, you have to do the whole camping experience, right? You got to set up your campfire and then set up your tent and like put it in your sleeping bag. And then you've got to get your cooler and tie a rope to it and hang it in a tree. And then you go get in your tent and you'll be safe if you did everything. But if you didn't do it right, a bear will come maul you in the nighttime while you're sleeping.
Nice.
Unless you play dead, then they'll just get your wife who didn't know how to play dead.
Does this happen to anyone that you know that ever went camping?
Yes, all the time.
So maybe bears only spawn around tents.
Bears don't exist in the game, dude.
But either do tents.
Yeah.
Neither do coolers.
Either does snow.
Or ropes.
Snow. But I do love this idea of if you're out running around, instead of having to like build a house to be safe, to put your bed in, that you could plop down your tent and then go to sleep and then continue on your way.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
I don't.
You know?
I think that's part of the thing. I think once it gets dark, if all you had to do was throw down a tent and hop inside it to be safe,
it'd ruin the game.
Yeah.
But you can just build, I mean, you can dig down 2 holes.
Yeah. And stick yourself in a dirt coffin, yeah. But it's...
And put a bed down and go to sleep. I mean, this would basically do the same thing that you already can do, but with a little bit of style and panache.
See, I still think digging a hole in the ground and burying yourself in it has style and panache.
Oh,
panache.
God.
Is panache the same thing as finesse?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Wind.
Just had to make
Just
sure.
like wind.
All right. I like
And
asking you guys
king
questions
penguins.
because you seem to know everything.
It's a male cow, panache.
Okay, now to the first part, though. 'Cause I saw in your eyes you had many comments you wanted to make.
Well, we don't really understand what he was. We didn't quite hear it. Was he saying piracy? Like if somebody pirates the game?
I think that's what he said, and then he said so that if you have the pirated thing, and then you go and get diamonds.
Yeah.
And instead of diamonds popping out of the thing, you get a bunch of creepers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, now that we, dissected the first part of the message, because I couldn't understand it all. All I heard was diamonds and creepers.
Okay.
Which sounds like a Prince song, but not in Minecraft. So, yeah.
Sure.
Maybe.
That's what I mean. If I were going to be, I know that like if I were going to make a game and I knew it was going to be pirated, I would get a pirated version out there that did something wrong. Like it messed with the game somehow.
Well, and think about how funny this would be, right? People pirate the game, and it seems like the game's playing just fine, like make it play just fine. But then, like, I don't know, 5 weeks into playing it or something, it just erases your map.
Yeah.
Just destroys your map. And you're like, what happened? And then just a message pops up, you pirated the game.
Yep.
Or it slowly griefs your world. Like, slowly.
Just like one block at a time, changes it to adminium.
Yeah.
Like your door and you're locked inside.
Yeah.
That would be
Well, they did that with Arkham Asylum, the Batman game.
I heard that. Like, at a certain level of crash?
There's a certain point that if you had a cracked version of the game, you couldn't get past a certain door. You had to, like, use a grappling hook or something to get somewhere, and it wouldn't stick to the piece of
It just becomes frustrating because you're like, I want it stick.
Yeah. And from what I understand, the only way to get by it was you had to go in and edit some files to give yourself zero gravity, and then you had to kind of bounce. You had to run and kind of bounce around the room like a pinball and hope you drifted through the thing. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think they could do some funny stuff,
Yeah.
Beds never working, like it always spawned creepers next to you.
But, the moral of the story is...
Calls your mom and calls her dirty names.
Just don't pirate. It's cheap enough of a game.
Yeah. Don't pirate.
Yeah. Don't pirate. Arr. Okay, here's the next one.
Hello, the Shaft. It's Awkward Meerkat again, and I got an idea for excavation station. I would like metal boats in the game. I mean, we got the nether realm that's all lava. I think you should be able to make a boat that will float across. And put a diamond for cover. So it won't disintegrate. Anyways, thanks for listening, and see ya.
Okay.
I don't get it. Metal boat float across what? I missed that part.
Diamond cover.
Yeah, we don't get to drink unless he says metal boat across lava.
I thought it was lava.
He just said just floating along.
Yeah, with a diamond for the top. That was new. Diamond for the top.
Yeah, but I still don't get the metal boat because the wood boats break too much when you hit shores.
I guess.
And so you want a metal one?
So it doesn't break? But what does the diamond top do? Is it like a mosquito net?
It looks cool. It's a little bling.
A little bling. I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat. Take a good hard look at my diamond covered boat. Something like that?
Nice.
No?
I like it.
I'm on this magma and
I'm floating on some lava and it's burning my feet and we got a call about lava boats again. Okay, next.
Hey, Notch, look at me now. Okay.
Pashmina Afghan.
Here's the next one.
Hey guys, my name's Al, and I just thought of a question that hasn't been asked in a while. So, guys, what do you have in your pockets? Anyway, bye.
Let's see.
I got keys, change, and chapstick.
I've got a tripod, a tiny camera tripod.
Wow.
And I've got an Xperia Play. And I've got a wallet. And I've got an iPhone.
boring.
Well, no.
I'm boring.
Let's see.
I got keys, wallet, change.
I have an 8 gig Tryon USB thumb drive. And, this is a...
Monopoly?
No, this is a coupon.
Again. What?
This is a coupon for free small hash rounds at Hardee's.
Ooh.
I've got keys, 2 sets, a wallet, and smokes, and a lighter.
All right. Well,
No, I
that was
don't.
a good question. All right, cool. Excellent. And anything else we'd like to add to that? Was that interesting? Was that good or a bad one? Should we say?
Dang it.
Dang.
Yes, we would love to have that in Minecraft.
Ding.
Whatever
No
it was.
smoking.
Okay, next one.
Hello, I'd like to. This is for excavation station for the shaft. I'd like to add like engines, maybe. I don't know. Please, hopefully, get this on next week's shaft. I'm a big fan, and yeah, bye.
You're talking like Hindus?
Yeah,
Wait,
I think
they didn't hang up.
definitely Hindus.
They didn't hang up. It's still
build like Taj Mahals and.
I don't know. Okay, now it stopped.
He was talking
he
to
was
somebody, though.
talking to someone else.
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like we're eavesdropping.
Talking to them.
Yeah. So engines, like
train engines?
No. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, like you hook it up with some redstone.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he
Right?
said Indians.
No, engines.
No, he said Indians.
I think he said
Oh,
Indians.
are you serious?
Yeah.
No, I thought he said it. No. Okay. We never ever play a call twice, but I'm gonna do it because
Okay.
I have to.
Hello, I'd like to. This is for excavation station for the shaft. I'd like to add like engines, maybe.
Indians.
Indians. Oh, yeah.
Indians.
Like the chief.
Yeah. We're
Like the
thinking
chief of the
no,
tribe.
we want Hindus. We
Yeah.
want.
Oh, that kind of Indian?
Yeah. 'Cause
How
we're
about
not-
Indian food?
We're being racially sensitive.
Okay.
Those are Native Americans.
Oh, but he said it, not us.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Yeah.
We're cool.
I mean, you said engines.
I thought he really meant it, like a machine. You know, like you can
and
make
then he
something
did
over
like
it.
the
Well, I didn't mean to
thing.
do that. Sorry. I don't know why I did that.
RP Gamer 99 says Indianians.
Oh, from Indiana. Well, I just don't know. Like, if you want Indians in the game, it just seems like
You gotta have cowboys.
Well, you need like I don't know NPCs. I guess Indian NPCs instead of like the farmer types that we got with Millionaire.
Well, what are we going to get with the 1.8 or 1.9?
I think it's unknown.
Shaftlandians.
Shaftlandians.
We,
Shaftians.
we've heard a long time ago.
Shaftites.
We heard a long time ago that it was going to be villages of pigmen, but that I haven't heard that in a long time. And recently, Notch is just I mean the villages are there, but the people aren't. So it's like an abandoned village now.
Yeah.
Or at least what they showed at PAX. So
Yeah.
So I don't know. They could be Indians. I don't know.
Or engines.
Or Native Americans. I don't know. Whatever.
Either or.
Maybe they're NPCs that you can put on the back of your boats and they'll kick. And they're engines.
I don't know where this is going.
Like
I think there's
paddling?
probably another
Like-
call somewhere around here.
Hey, there's another call.
Hi guys, I have a suggestion for Excavation Station on the Shaft podcast, and I think that they should definitely work on their support for Macs because it's terrible trying to get a skin pack to work on a Mac. I have to put it in a folder and then put Minecraft in that folder, and I just can't be able to switch it quickly like my husband can on his PC, and it's poopy. So, my name is Kate, I'm from Pennsylvania, and thanks for letting me be on the show. Bye.
Kate, that is poopy.
Kate
is poopy.
Yes, well.
Good thing Steve Jobs is leaving. Because he's holding you back, woman.
That's right. That's right.
He is holding you back.
Yeah. I don't really know what to say about that. I mean,
Well, Notch listens to the
it's an
show,
OS thing.
so
Yeah.
he heard you loud and clear.
Yeah.
And they will get someone right on that. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah. And Notch uses a Mac. He has a MacBook. Right?
He's a Macian.
I've seen photographs of him using a MacBook, so he's got to know that it is more of a headache.
Yeah.
That it's poopy.
That it is indeed poopy.
Yep.
So maybe
Could this
maybe
be
we'll
a
fix it.
Java engine problem?
Could be a Java thing, maybe.
Yeah, we're not tech support. We don't know. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
with
we
you.
can pretend to know, but
But
bottom
It could
line,
be-
we don't know.
but the
It could be
scapegoat
Java.
the scapegoat's leaving the company. It's all Steve Jobs.
64-bit instead of 32-bit.
Yeah, you might want to check into your RAM.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need 2 gigs minimum.
Yeah, and make sure it's not hurting your sheep.
Yep.
Yes.
Might want to switch
King
your
penguins.
keyboard to Dvorak.
There you go. Yeah.
You might want to quit drinking.
And smoking.
Quit drinking. You assume they're alcoholics all of a sudden?
It's probably meth heads if they can't get their Mac to work. I mean, who can't get a Mac to work?
It is Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah. Home of the meth. Wait, they do a lot of meth in Pennsylvania?
I'm sorry, Kate. I'm sorry for them.
Yeah.
All right. So here,
we're talking about your husband.
Kate
He's a
the
PC
meth
user.
head. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Eric?
Kate, not Kate. She's a Macian.
Oh.
Right.
It's her husband.
Her husband's a meth head. And he keeps stealing the RAM out of her Mac to sell for more meth. I think that's probably your issue.
Well, he Sherlocked that. All right. So let's get on to the next one.
Hey guys, it's Put on the phone here, and I'd like to explain the two political questions. Last week it was I made a group called Control Points #1 Biggest Fans, I think it was called, and I run it, and each day every week we post.
This was
when
the
next episode's coming out.
This was which class would be conservative and which class would be liberal. That was on Control Point.
Well, all right. So it's a tiny little plug for our other show. If you play Team Fortress 2 at all, we do
controlpointpodcast.com. All the information right there.
And we've been doing we're over 100 episodes on that one, so check it out. And this is a call-in show. We're playing all the calls, baby.
Live.
All of them. So let's move on to the next one and hope it's for the Shaft.
We only have 275 to go?
We do. In fact, we should probably only go for maybe 10 more minutes. So
you think so?
Yeah, we're getting on about 1 hour and 20 right now. So let's listen to this.
Hello, the Shaft. D-Man Mesky here again, without a J Diggle by my side. But basically, me and J Diggle this time, we think that in Minecraft, there's certain plants or just something, maybe an animal, that you can get poison from and become sick, and your HUD turns just kind of messed up, and it's hard to control, basically, pretty much. Well, anyways, Wes Wilson, hot dogs, alright, bye.
Hot dogs, what?
That was probably the best question we've ever had. No.
Wes Wilson, hot dogs.
That's all I got from it. I mean, I seriously was listening to the whole question really well, and it confused me.
He wants a mob that poisons you.
When you hug it?
No, just when it damages you, it poisons you.
Why did we hear something totally different?
I heard something about hugging, but it was total
No, it makes your HUD do things.
Oh.
Yeah, heads up display. Yeah.
Tommy dude in the chat room said hot dogs for your mouth. Was that in there too?
I don't know.
Hot dogs was at the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
I heard hot dogs in Wes Wilson.
In Wes Wilson's mouth.
Okay, now hot dogs. Wes Wilson.
What a weird.
I like
good
hot
stuff.
dogs are delicious.
All right. Well, is that a good question? Should we? Is there an answer to it?
Just go to the next one.
Okay. All right. Sorry, hot dog man. We got to move on. Here's the next one.
Hello, the Shaft. This is D-Man Mesky. J Diggle's not with me today, but anyways, I would like to leave you guys a thing for
I get maybe he called in twice, right? We liked it so much we played it twice, or he liked it so much. I don't know what's happening. Let's play another one.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
Yes, I have another thing for excavation station. I'm the one who sent the cheese idea, but my idea was we break a glass, you get the glass shard, and you can take maybe 4 fill up your crafting bench with these, and you can make you another piece of glass. I like the idea of redstone. And not redstone, I mean glowstone. So yeah, that's my idea. Okay, bye.
Glass shard.
He wants.
I think we've been over this a few times, and you're against shards, and I want shards.
Yeah, I don't see any point in it.
Yeah, you hate shards.
Yeah.
I'm with the whole if you deconstruct something and get something back from it, but less than the full thing. So if you break a glass block, you get 8/10 of or even half of it. So if you break 2 blocks, you can
I think
take
you
them
can
and make
get.
one.
I'll tell you
block.
what. If the glass breaks and you get 1/10 of a glass block out of it, I'm okay with that.
I'd go for that.
Okay.
Okay.
That.
So all you got to do is put 10 shards on a crafting table, and you can.
In a forge, yeah. Right?
No,
because you got to re-smelt it.
You got to put them all together on a crafting table.
You have to actually like push them and piece them together.
You got to have 10 things on a crafting table.
All right, shards.
That's kind of hard to do. There's only
now you get
9 slots.
So I've been told we talked about this on the Yogscast episode.
I think we've talked on it like on
I think a lot of times, right? A lot of different times. Okay, moving right along.
Yes, I have a thing for excavation station. Well, I think it would be cool to have cheese. Yes, cheese, and you can cut it and sprinkle it over stuff and eat anything. Like, you can make your wood plank and sprinkle cheese over it and eat it. Or you could cut it on a wood plank or something. But that's my thing. Okay, bye.
Cheese, Gromit. Cheese.
Do you put cheese on wood and eat it?
Planks?
Is it
planks of cheese? Is there a such thing as a plank of cheese?
Well, yeah. Well, when you cut, like, you put cheese on a cutting board and you cut it and you eat the cheese. Yeah.
Oh.
And then you walk it.
So are we making cutting boards, or are we using planks and pretending they're cutting boards?
Well, he was talking about sprinkling, so it's like Parmesan, powdered cheese, right?
Planks?
Wensleydale?
Planks?
Planks? How bizarre! I do not get planks.
Master God,
I don't
you
know
and I
what's
are the only
going
going to
on.
laugh about this.
Okay, so cheese. I like cheese, but do we really need more food?
No, but we're going to get more food. We got a melon coming. We got all kinds of stuff in 1.8.
Are we sure it's food and not ammo for the watermelon launchers?
Oh, good point.
Huh? Maybe it's watermelons to power our metal boats that go over lava.
It's to arm our Navy SEALs with.
Yes. Watermelon you more want, sir?
All right.
There was a penguin in Wallace and Gromit, too.
That's a good fact there. Thank you.
Thanks for that
Realistic
fact.
pointed it out.
All right, we're getting to the end of our time here, but
Ice melts at exactly 34 degrees.
we should probably let's squeeze one more in here. How about that? You think? You think so? Here we go.
I think 5 more.
Hello, everyone at the Shaft. I just wanted to call and ask your opinion on the new mob for Minecraft called the Enderman. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen anything about it, but like, it's supposed to come at you or something like that. And just like, if you look at it, it stops. And like, if you look away, it just comes at you more. And it just seems like something that'd be really, really creepy for Minecraft, considering how easygoing the game is already.
Oh, is that the end of the call?
Yeah, we
I think it's cool to have a mob that comes at you.
Yeah, they're really scary when they come at you. You really want to get out of the way.
I mean, you probably do. Yeah, you probably want to get out of the way.
We don't really even know how they attack, right? They just come at you and they poke their thing at you.
Oh, I guess the question was, what do we think about the mob?
Yeah.
I think we've already covered this. This is 13 days old. This call was, but we've already kind of covered it last week. It is the new mob. You stare at it, and it's still. And when you look away, it teleports to you very quickly, and also it can move blocks around.
And now we're not sure, watching the video, if water is something that damages it more, because it seemed like Notch wasn't really hitting it, but it still died when they went into the water. So I wonder if that has a more of an effect.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be that Endermen cannot swim. Maybe we should be done with that. Maybe we should be done with this show on
10
that
more
note.
questions.
On that note.
10 more questions.
So what did you guys think? Was that a fun show? Did you like it? Let us know. Email us. Call us. Leave us voicemail. Give us MP3s. Stuff like that.
You should call and ask us about metal boats.
And lava. We still get tweets. People will tweet to us and say, we really want to watch The Shaft live. How do we do that? If you go to deadworkers.com/live.
Or live.
Either one. You can check out this here show, and it's live, and we have, at the moment, we have 71 people in the chat room talking it up.
And if you say something clever, sometimes we'll mention it on the air.
Yes, even if it's not clever.
And if nothing better, you have 71 other people to hang out with while you watch the show.
Yeah, and there's a regular crew that comes here every week and hangs out with us. We see a lot of these same names every week, and it's a lot of fun. So check that out. Also, check out our YouTube channel, youtube.deadworkers.com. You can watch this episode and all the other Shaft episodes on the YouTubes.
Follow us at Brent Copeland on Twitter, and we'll give you something.
And we'll give you something?
Yeah, a few tweets.
All right, we'll give you tweets. Yeah.
Trick or tweets.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent outro here. And next week, we'll have something cool for you.
Super special.
Getting close to 50.
We are really close.
50.
Yep.
50.
And speaking of getting close to stuff, October 7th through the 9th, come on down to Dead Workers Party. You can actually see more info at dwpp.deadworkers.com.
Yeah.
Yep. Check out other shows, Control Point, TF2 Podcast, Core Elements, General Gaming Podcast.
And My Pants. Bacon. Wes Wilson.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Congratulations, you made it through The Shaft alive. See show notes and leave comments for this episode at theshaft.deadworkers.com. Send questions, comments, and audio to theshaft@deadworkers.com or leave us a voicemail at 256-812-1010.
Hello, it's me, J-Dog, back again. Yes, you can't get rid of me, can you? Hey guys, hope you're all keeping well. Just listened to the last show. Thanks to the guy that phoned in about the Linux linking of .minecraft folder. Yeah, I think I can just about understand what he means. I use Linux, but I'm not an expert, and I've still got a lot to learn. That is why I often tune into the Linux Outlaws podcast, run by the wonderful Fab, who again is a Minecraft player. And I still think you should ask Fab to come onto the show to give his views and ideas from the Linux side of things. So that would be fantastic, would it not, yeah? Anyway, as usual, I've started a new map. Indeed, I have. I started a map and I'm playing it as we speak, and I've done some screencasting, alright? And this week I've mostly been farming in the back of my house. Like, I set up a nice little irrigation system, and now I can go diggy diggy, and I can now go farmy farmy, grabby wheaty, makey bready, which is very goody. Yes, I can't get that voice up for long. So yeah, I should be able to do a West Country accent, because actually my family come from that way of the world. We are farmers. But anyway, unfortunately my Windsorean accent now gets in the way, so it's a lot more posher sounding. So then guys, that's really all I've been up to. A fantastic show as always, and I'm going to leave it because there seems to be more people sending in voicemail, which is fantastic. To those people out there, I salute you and say keep them coming. They are funny and fun. So then guys, this is the OG Dark saying bye bye for now, and of course I should end in my usual catchphrase, which is of course keep on shafting. So I'm shafting in the evening. Oh yeah, I'm shafting in the morning. Oh yeah. I'm gone. Goodbye.
Dead Workers Party Network. I think, therefore, The Shaft.